13, Leon Smith, 14, Andrew Graham, and 15, Paul O'Connor. The referee for today's game is Brendan Sweeney from the Ballymacue Club.
Welcome to the Under-21 Division 1 Championship Final. Cavan Gaels, champions of 2012, played the champions of 2011, Assan Gaels. Here on a very windy 3G pitch, bitterly cold, 22nd day I think it is of December. Brendan Sweeney is the man in the middle, he'll be keeping order. Assan Gaels, Christopher McGee in goals, right full James Cunningham, full back Dean Rutherford, left corner back is Darren Donegan, right half back David Carlin, Gerald Smith centre back and Brian Smith in the left side. Senegal creased, partners number 18 Christopher Conroy, who picks up the break, pushing the back free to Gales. Their captain Paul Graham is the man who's going to be the taker. We'll come back with the teams later. Graham sends her into the younger brother Andrew. Andrew turns, jinks inside, hits it on the left foot and sends her out to the left and wide. Middle of the park, as we said, is Senegal Creased, who will partner number 18 Christopher Conroy. In the half forward line we have Carl Duke wearing 10, Emma Fitzsimons wearing 11 and Kevin McCabe, I believe, who wears number 9. Right corner forward Paul Gilcreast. On the square is Evan Doughty and in the left corner is Peter McCabe, the speedster from Killincare. Kick out comes out from Christopher McGee. Ball break in the middle of the park. Gerald Smith still has it, it's very comfortable on the ball, sends it inside, ball breaking up, drops in now to Doughty, out far back, Brian Smith has it, still Brian Smith, hits it in on the left foot but it's intercepted by Paul Graham. He feeds it out to his half back, ball breaking in the middle of the field, still the Gaels, full back has it, Dara Sexton, fouled, it's going to be a free out to the Gaels. Long ball, down it comes, down towards all the way into the corner, past Leon Smith. Out across the line, pushing the back shoulder. So Dean Rutherford wins his free. Gets it into Conroy. Conroy flicks it across. James Cunningham, Senegal creased. Tackled there by Kevin Brady, but eludes had been chased by Andy Graham. Still Gilcrease doing well. Gets the nudge from behind, wins his free. Good ball carrying there. The centre forward there throws it inside. Emmett Fitzsimons hit on the left foot and it's sent in and it's sent over the bar. That's a good score from Peter McCabe. Good work by Senegal Creased down the middle of the field. It all came from a free there, won by Dean Rutherford. Took the free himself, fed it through to Peter Cunningham, and they worked it through the hand up the field, and eventually kicked over the bar by Peter McCabe. Ball breaking in the middle of the field. Here comes the Gaels on the run. Stephen Murray sending it inside. Paul O'Connor sends her in, and he levels the scores. Murray took the break well from Graham in the middle of the field, went down, flicked her into the corner, won by O'Connor, turn shot scored. Strong win favouring the Gaels here in the first half as McGee places her on the 13-metre line. Good kick into the wind by McGee. Breaks it in. Out it comes. Gilcrease flicks it out. Here comes Gerald Smith. Good ball carrier. Very comfortable on the ball. Two-footed. In it comes. Ball broken up there. Didn't let him get up, said Paul Graham, so he wins it. Kevin Brady's out looking for it. Kevin Brady's still out to the side. Now, Gaels, Richie Murphy in goals. Cian McKiernan right full, Dara Sexton full back, Sean Fitzsimons in the left corner. Cian Mulligan right half back, Stephen Murray Centre half, and on the left side is Cavan Donoghue. Mid of the field, as we said, Paul Graham, he partners Kevin Brady. Right 3/4, Louis Coleman. On the 40, Vinnie Kyle. And left 3/4, Pádraig Sexton. Top of the right, Leon Smith. On the square is Andrew Graham, and top of the left is POC. Referee had decided then that free, he changed the direction of the free. He was confused, it was for over carrying, and it was converted there. And Emmett for Simons duly puts his side back into the front. So 2 points to 1 in the early going. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Kick out the left side of the field. Ball breaks. Winning the free there is Paul Graham. Broken up by Gerard Smith, but Louis Coleman has it. Louis getting it inside. Vinnie Kyle. Still Vinnie Kyle. Gets a touch on it, eventually comes through. Inside, it's won there. The free is won by Pádraig Sexton. So Spud wins the free. The taker will be possibly Vinnie Kyle on the left leg. You've also Paul O'Connor on the right. This is an opportunity. Should be fairly routine for Paul O'Connor. It suits the right-footed kick. Just to level all scores at 2 apiece. Assan Gaels had done very well to dispossess the Gaels on that occasion, but it kind of a fortuitous bounce came off a leg, ended up with Pádraig Sexton, who was fouled, won his free, and Paul O'Connor duly obliges and levels all scores at 2 points apiece. So the bridge that separates 2 of the 3 parishes is the one where they get their name from. It's a townland also. Out it comes. Again a good kick into the wind by McGee. Ball breaking. Won by Louis Coleman. Throws it out to the side to Kevin Brady. Still Kevin Brady. He tries to throw it into Paul O'Connor. Paul O'Connor has it. Man was out but ball wasn't. He's fouled by Dean Rutherford. Wins his free. Dean of course is playing on Paul O'Connor. He's not in on Andrew Graham. Some positional changes. This is an opportunity maybe for Vinnie Kyle on the left foot, a chance to put the Gaels in front. Difficult angle, but the wind will be assisting. It will suit a left-footed kicker close to the sideline. Going to take it out of the hand. He's equally comfortable taking them off the carpet, but as we said, a difficult opening free for him. Steadies himself. Swings her in. It's going to stay in play. Ball breaking. Well won there by Darren Donegan. The breaking ball. Flicks it across. Free there. It's going to be a ticking, I think, for Paul Graham, or is it going to be a booking? I think it'll be a tick. So Assan Gaels with the free. Their own area. Donegan out far side of the field. Assan Gaels win another free. Gilchrist, I think it is, he takes it long, but it's going to find touch far side of the field. Back across the field it comes. Mulligan has it. Mulligan inside to Dara Sexton. Paul Graham. Back in it comes to Dara Sexton. Into his brother Pádraig Sexton. Back to Dara Sexton. Vinnie Kyle wins it. The speedster has it. Here comes Kyle. Favours the left foot. Going from distance, looking for the score. Well fielded by McGee. Nice and comfortable. Under his crossbar. Out it comes now to Cavan Donoghue, or to Brian Smith. Ball is stripped there by Sexton. Into Kevin Brady, far side of the field is Paul Graham, and now it's going to be Paul O'Connor. He's sending her on the left foot, and he sends her to the right and wide. Seemed a very simple one to tap over, but he hit it off the slightly weaker left foot, and it went to the right and wide. McGee again to the 13-metre line. Strong wind will favour the Gaels here in the first half, which is now about 11 minutes old. Out the middle they go. Kevin Brady breaks it. Conroy has it, flicks it out to his right half back. David Carlin. Gilcrease sends it downfield. Kevin McCabe. Now it's Emmett Fitzsimons. Flicks it inside. Back comes to Fitzsimons. Ball pulled out along the ground as well, won by McCabe, and he sends her high and straight and over the bar. Good work. It was sent over the bar there by Kevin McCabe. So they go back into the lead as Assan Gaels 3 points to 2, 12 minutes in, 13 perhaps. Richie Murphy with the kick out. Out it comes. Graham's up. Wins his own break. Still going through is Paul Graham. Into O'Connor, or rather Andrew Graham, his baby brother. He sends it on the left foot. Is it going to stay in? It looks good from here. It is good. Hits her off his left foot. Paul Graham won his own break, threw it in to the kid brother, and he levelled all scores at 3. So Assan Gaels have gone into the lead on 3 occasions. The Gaels have come back to parity. They have yet to be the front team. That remains to be seen whether that happens or not. McGee once again places her on the 13-metre line. Right side. Ball breaks far side of the field. Here comes the Gaels and Sean Fitzsimons. In it comes to Sexton. Turns, shoots, scores. So Spud Sexton, wing forward, does well, but was good breaking ball and well won by Sean Fitzsimons in on the corner back. He had raided all the way down onto the opposing team's 45, flicked it into Sexton, turned, jigged, and shot and scored. Christopher Conroy nursing an injury, so he will be, I presume, conserving energy, and possibly Assan will put him into the middle of the field in the second half. Leaning in is Kevin Brady, winning the free. Kevin McCabe will be the taker. Gilcrease, the man that was fouled. Ball breaks. Here come the Gaels. Fitzsimons again. From where she lands, free. Paul Graham and Chris Conroy going for it, but it wasn't going to count. It was going to be a free from where she landed. Referee, I think, was allowing to see where Gaels going to get an advantage. Andrew Graham complaining that he's getting the jersey tugged. In it comes to Paul O'Connor. Still Paul O'Connor. Paul O'Connor holding it up well. Back in it comes to Kevin Brady. Back out it comes to Paul Graham. Paul Graham to Vinnie Coyle. Vinnie trying to get a head of steam up. Dispossessed. Kevin McCabe is there. Gives it over now to Emma Fitzsimons. Been tackled by Sean Fitzsimons. Winning his free up. Chipped in across the top. Flicked in. Here comes the Assan Gaels in to come. Ball flicked out by Cian McKiernan. Free out Gaels. Flicked far side of the field. Cian Mulligan. Paul Graham. Spud Sexton. Paul Graham. Dara Sexton. Kevin Brady. Here comes Vinnie Coyle. Vinnie Coyle down in front of Paul O'Connor. Rutherford having his hands full with O'Connor. He's well dispossessed there. Good defending by Assan Gaels. The man that did all the hard work there for them was Carl Duke. James Cunningham driving this one downfield. Ball breaking. Cian Mulligan doing well in there. Ball across the top though, too high, and it comes to Christopher Conroy. Christopher Conroy being shadowed by Cavan Donoghue. Cavan Donoghue dispossesses him. Here they come again, the Gaels. Murray plays it to Sexton. Sexton going long downfield. Still the Gaels from Louis Coleman trying to play the far side of Paul Graham. He does so. He gives it out to Andrew Graham, but he won't be able to keep that one and play out to the right and wide on the 3G pitch. If it doesn't go to hand, hits the carpet at all, it tends to speed off, and that one does out to the right and wide. McGee's kick, middle of the park. Brady breaks it down. Leaning in on Kevin Brady again. Free Gaels. Christopher Connery be the taker. Ball move for descent. Goes quickly to Assan Gaels. Kicks her high and tugs this one to the left and wide. Possibly the first wide of the game for Assan Gaels. And we have about 18 minutes on the clock here of the first of two halves. 30 minutes, of course. Gaels lead by the minimum. Murphy with the kick. Decent crowd, whether taken into account, one would have to say. Out to the left they go. Ball breaks. Comes there to Emmett Fitzsimons. Still Emmett Fitzsimons. Throws it back into his full forward, Evan Dowhy. Inside to Peter McCabe, been tackled by Cian McKiernan. Now to Chris Conroy. Back out the field it comes. Fitzsimons, lovely dummy inside, chips her in. And it goes out to the right and wide. Sold the dummy beautifully, looked as good for umpires. Had no hesitation, and in fairness, Emmett had no objections, so she went out to the right and wide. So no wides for, and now they have two in a row. We have the recently retired Benny Sheridan in attendance. Benny, of course, he won't play football, but now he's decided to become a spectator. Murphy with the kick out. Out it comes. Ball break in middle of the field. Passed in. Stephen Murray is fouled. He tries to go across the top to Paul Graham. Graham gathers it. Chipping it into Andrew Graham. Into Paul. Ball touched in, and that one's gone over the bar off his left foot. Gallant effort by the, I think it was Chris Conroy who got a hand to it, or perhaps it was Brian Smith. But it got the fingertips, but it still had enough strength to get over the bar, lofted over on his left foot. So a 2-point advantage to Cavan Gaels at this stage, 20 minutes in. Ball breaking, middle of the field. Gerald Smith has it. Still Gerald Smith, away he goes. Puts the burners on. Cavan Donoghue coming to meet him. Threads it through, but ball broken up there by the Gaels. Good defending. Well intercepted. Stephen Murray. Inside it comes to Kevin Brady. But again it's cut out. Comes off Andy Graham. Can it be kept in play? It is kept in play there by Darren Donegan. Out to James Cunningham. James Cunningham in it comes. Davy Carlin getting it up to Emmett Fitzsimons. Still running shotgun with Fitzsimons is Carlin. Left footed kick, inside it comes to Peter Smith. Real speedster. He gets any kind of leverage at all. Sending her in. Blasts it high and over the bar. Good score. So good defending at one end by Assan Gaels. They bring the ball well up the field, through the hands, well fed by Fitzsimons into Peter McCabe. Great score. So 5 points pays 4. Out it comes to Cavan Donoghue. Quick kick out is taken. Across to Stephen Murray. Stephen Murray. Back outside, I think it was out to his left corner back Fitzsimons. Down it went to Spud Sexton. He gets it to Paul O'Connor. Still Paul O'Connor. Mulligan. Sexton. Vinnie Coyle. Coyle is blocked down by Chris O'Connor. He still has it. Back to Darragh Sexton. He threads it through, but they're waiting for it with Gerald Smith fit in the pocket in front of Andy Graham, playing as a sweeper here against the wind. Back they come. Kevin McCabe gives it back to Smith again. Smith chips it over into space. The type of a pass only a footballer can see. In it comes to Dowhy. Dowhy plays it in, and it's an opportunity to level all scores. And it's sent well over the bar there. Good score from Carl Duke. Working very hard as Duke, working up and down through the channels, putting in a strong shift here in the first half. About 23 minutes gone, and once again the sides are level. Ball breaking in the middle of the field. Picked up by Paul Graham. Vinnie Coyle. Inside it comes to Andy Graham. Andy Graham is fouled, so Paul O'Connor will have a chance for the ball is going to be moved in by Brendan Sweeney. And Paul O'Connor will have a chip point to take the minimum advantage, or rather to take the minimum advantage back to the Gaels. It's only going to be a chip over free. So, a 1 point advantage, the minimum advantage. Once again, McGee will bring her out to the 13-metre line. Good kick again by McGee, going out the far side of the field through the hands. Mulligan in the foot race with Duke. Back it comes. Murray takes it from Louis Coleman. Back into Sexton. Back now to Coleman. In across the top to Kevin Brady. Kevin Brady rides a nice challenge, but he does well. Over carrying, says Brendan Sweeney. Free in to Christopher Conroy. Will Ennifer Simons be the taker? Good free taker. Darragh Sexton's down. Took a knock, I think. I didn't see what happened. I don't know, was it where he got the knock? Is the umpire going to Sweeney?
The wind bad, it is.
Well, Darragh Sexton is still down.
Okay. Right. Very open.
One would have to say that right now at this stage it would look like if Assan Gaels can keep going as they're going with the advantage of the wind in the second half, they could be, I would say, favourites to lift the title. Simon's looking to level all scores. Looking for his side second. This one stays badly out to the right and wide. So at about 26 gone, still the Gaels by 1, 6 plays 5. And Murphy will once again be the kicker. Out it comes, hops all the way downfield. It's going to come to the Lavey man. There's a couple of them there. Andrew Graham takes a knock of Assan Gaels. It's going to get spoken to by the referee. That was a ball that was Won comfortably by Assan Gaels. They've given away the advantage of, so it will be the Gaels who'll probably go long perhaps. Yellow card. Darren Donegan, I think is the, or is it, I think it's Darren Donegan who gets the yellow card. Possibly Assan Gaels. It was Patrick Sexton, in fact, not Andrew Graham was the man that was down. Looks to be holding his shoulder there, but this ground, the 3G pitch, is very, very unforgiving. Quick one is taken by Paul Graham, but straight to Gerald Smith, a man who won a minor championship medal, Ulster medal with him. Here they come again. Man coming downfield with this one is Paul Gilchrist. Inside now to Dowhy. Dowhy flicks it across to Conroy. He throws it into the corner, down to the speedster, Peter McCabe. Over Carrion. It was good tackling there by Sean Fitzsimons, in fairness to Sean Fitzsimons. Cian McKiernan throws it across to his keeper. Stephen Murray. Long ball, gonna hop. Paul O'Connor has it, read the hop well. Ball in, hits the crossbar and over the bar by Vinnie Coyle. Good play by the Gaels, dangerous on the counter, but it was the hop that caught out the Lavey players. When it hops on this carpet, it goes a long way, so that was a high ball. It hopped, it beat across a couple of men's head. O'Connor flicked it through. Kyle hit her on the run on that left foot, but she blasted off the crossbar, clipped off it and over the bar. McGee with the kick out, and for the first time I believe we have a 2-point advantage. Ball break and Paul Graham picks it up. Paul Graham is fouled. Paul Graham gets it through to Paul O'Connor. Down the far side of the field, Cavan Donoghue, Gerald Smith is on the run. Donoghue keeps it in play, into the corner it goes, and it's going to go, I believe, wide. That's what it is. It's very close to the corner flag, so one didn't know it was a line ball or a wide, but it is going to be on the 30th minute a wide ball. Wind seems to have died slightly. Out it comes, right side of centre. Ball break in middle of the field. Louis Coleman sending her in around the house. Andrew Graham under it. Looks to get her in. Back out it comes. There was a chance there for the Gaels and Leon Smith, but he couldn't pull the trigger on the left foot. Andrew Graham had done very well to win it and throw it back out to him. Ball flicked downfield. Here's the counter attack now. McCabe sends it over to Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons now has a man inside him, peeling off, gets it inside, but broken up there now, and here come the Gaels again. Louis Coleman does well as he's sending it to Spud Sexton. Sexton unable to get to it, and Gerald Smith graciously picks it up. Has the shoulder pugged, takes the quick one, throws it across to Carl Duke. He getting it now to Assan Gaels. Gets the advantage. Still Gilchrist, strong player running with the ball. Getting it back to Carl Duke. He has Fitzsimons in support. Carl breaks the tackle. Still Carl Duke. Scored a brilliant goal here to win the last under-21 title into Gilchrist. Back out it comes to Fitzsimons on the left foot. And he sends it to the right and wide. Probably close to the halfway stage here. The Gaels with 2 half chances of goals there before half time. Didn't convert it either. One went off the crossbar and over. The other one, Leon Smith, was unable to convert after Andrew Graham had done good work. So 7 plays 5 here. As he said, about 31 minutes gone on my watch. Ball broken by Louis Coleman. Here comes Paul Graham through the tackle. Good work there first, of course, by Louis Coleman. Ball through to Stephen Murray. Still Stephen Murray. Inside it comes to Paul O'Connor. Not an awkward one. It's coming through again, though, as the Gaels. Louis Coleman getting it across now to Vinnie Kyle. Vinnie Kyle into Darragh Sexton. Darragh Sexton cuts back inside, outside of the right foot, and it's gone out to the far side of the field. Is it gone wide? Free in. Paul O'Connor did very well. Looked as if that ball was gone wide off the right foot of Pádraig Sexton. Was fouled. Did very well to keep it in play. He's a man after coming back after a bad injury. He's down at the moment. The other, probably Andrew Graham, will take it in the event that he's not fit to take it. But certainly he had done a very good work. That's what doesn't show up in the box scores. We're told there'll be 2 minutes added in this one. Paul O'Connor is up and he's okay. I think he will be the taker, looking to put 3 points between the sides. Should be routine for the under 21 county player of 2012 and 13. Another member of the successful Cavan Minor Championship winners in Ulster. Clips are in, clips are over. Christopher McGee again been forced to go and get the ball himself. One would have thought there would be an umpire or somebody would have helped him out, but same is happening at the opposite end with Richie Murphy. Quick one out far side of the field to Gerard Smith. Controls it nicely. Man in support of him is James Cunningham, his fellow Lavey man, been shadowed there by Liam Smith. Still Gerard Smith. Touches it into Assan Gaels. Inside it comes to Dowhy. Still Dowhy has the jersey tugged. Chance now for Emmett Fitzsimons. Dowhy, a 17-year-old county minor panellist for the coming season. So this, I would imagine, will bring us to the halfway stage. When the kick-out comes, I would imagine Emmett Fitzsimons will get a score on this one. That's exactly what he does. Now the rain arrives with the wind. So 8 plays 6 in what we'd have to say is an entertaining first half of football, despite the conditions. Darkness is descending. Out it comes, middle of the park. Up they go, ball breaking all the way through. It's going to end up in the hands of David Carlin, who gave it to James Gilchrist. Peter McCabe has it, flicks it through. Carl Duke on the run. Still Carl Duke. Throws it back to Chris Conroy. Nice ball, feeds it through. It's going to go all the way though, I think, out to the left and wide. Good ball by Conroy, but again, when it hits the 3G surface, it tends to gain momentum very hard, unlike the grass surface where a forward has an opportunity, or any player, to pick it up. But that was a nice threaded pass by Conroy after good work by Lavey in general, or Assan Gaels. Half-time whistle sounds, 8 plays 6. Two-point advantage to the Gaels here as we begin the second half, or about to begin it. Brendan Sweeney checking all round that we have 15 of each. Doesn't appear to be any changes at this time. Ball up, ball breaking by Kevin Brady again, back to Paul Graham, getting it to Stephen Murray. He's trying to thread the needle, getting it up now to Vinnie Kyle. Inside it comes to Andrew Graham, but just that little bit forward, and it's picked up by Gerard Smith. Opportunity going to miss. The Gaels have a sub in. Here comes Carl Duke, big powerful player. Up it comes to Cian McKiernan. Lavey back it comes to the Gaels. Cian McKiernan out to Cian Mulligan. He's fouled. Stephen Murray, I think, is going to be the taker, looking to give it. That's now it's Darragh Sexton. He's going down towards Paul O'Connor. Push in the back, wins is free. So Barry Fortune is introduced. Paul Graham will be the taker. Leon Smith making way. Barry Fortune carrying an injury. Graham sends her back to Pádraig Sexton. He has Kevin Brady in support. Kevin Brady is the man who gets it. In on the left foot. Into Andrew Graham. Back in it comes to Paul Graham. Paul Graham unable to get it in control. Man that has it is the Assan Gaels full back, Dean Rutherford. Foul coming out there. Lavey defender. Ball comes off the hands and picked up there by the corner forward, and the advantage is given there. The man that was fouled was Paul Gilchrist, but ball broken up there by Pádraig Sexton. He gives it to the older brother Dara. Dara loses it, gets it back, loses it. Foul there, pull back. Just when it looked as if he had lost possession, Assan Gaels give away what could be termed a needless free, but a lot easier on the sideline. Paul Graham again will be the taker. Graham off the right foot into the corner, into Louis Coleman. Back to Andy Graham. Andy Graham trying to thread the needle into Paul O'Connor. Out it goes, and it's going to be a 45 for the Gaels. With suit a right-footed taker. Don't think Vinnie Coyle will be hitting it, although he can hit them off the outside of the left. In fact, it is him who's going to take it. Linesman Raymond Kelly tells him where it must be taken from. Kevin McCabe will jump it. Some players now with the knees strapped here in the second half because of the surface. Kyle sends her in. Andy Graham, or rather, out it comes. Andy Graham going to try and keep it in play. Gets it to Vinnie Kyle. Paul Graham has it. Gets the jersey, wins the free, bought the free, but cute enough to do it. Foul there, I think, by Paul Gilchrist. Paul O'Connor will be the taker. Up into the corner it comes. Pádraig Sexton. Out it comes to Kevin Brady, sends her high, and he tugs it to the left and wide.
Right, I'll talk to you in a minute. Mickey Brennan, do you know Mickey?
So the Gaels did do well on that occasion to work the little bit of space, but the last shot let them down. Ball kicked wide. McGee's kick-outs were good in the first half. They should be particularly good in the second. Down the ball goes. Ball break in the middle of the field. Brady wins his own break. Throws it out now to Cavan Donahue after coming off of Louis Coleman. He's sending it up to Vinnie Kyle. Into Paul O'Connor. O'Connor wins it. Still Paul O'Connor. Still does well to stay on his feet. In it comes Andy Graham. Ball blocked down, so I would imagine it's a 45. Good defending there. Great defending by Darren Dunnigan, getting a hand in. That one was destined for a point, but he got the hands down close to Andy Graham, but it was dangerous play there by the Gaels. They were incisive. Good work by Louis Coleman off of the left foot. Got it into O'Connor, who fed Graham. Turn shot, partially blocked, out for a 45. Kyle will have a chance, this time better suited to a left-footed kicker, but the wind is certainly substantial. Chipped in. Paul Graham gets to it. On the left foot. Off the post and over the bar. He has two kicked off his left foot, both from play. So first blood of the second half to the Gaels. And McGee once again with the kick out. Assan Gaels going to introduce a sub here now. Cavan McCabe being called ashore.
Assan Gaels.
So 12 in for 9. McGee's kick long out the field. It'll have to be taken again. Taken before, I believe, number 9 left the pitch.
Come on again!
Long kick left side of centre. Graham up, Graham fields. Getting it into Porrick Sexton. Spud. Inside it comes. Ball breaks. Andy Graham gathers it. One that he had no business winning. Loses it. Gathers it again. Lavey now Assan Gaels have it. David Carlin. Down the line it goes. And it goes to the corner to McCabe. A good work by Sean Fitzsimons. Keeper coming out. Richie pulling her out. Will it be a 45? Going to be a 45. Looked as if he had time to gather that one, but it was great work in the corner back position there by Sean Fitzsimons. Went in, dispossessed. A very dangerous player in Peter McCabe. Well, an opportunity now for Assan Gaels and Paul Gilchrist. They trail by 3. Wind assisted. So if he throws her up there and has the accuracy, it should have enough. Ball in, flashes dangerously in. It's going to be another 45. This time it'll be from the opposite side. But that ball flashed in. Not sure how many knew how much about it. It could have went anywhere, but it did stay out to the right. And once again, it will be Paul Gilchrist. Not the easiest surface, I'm sure, to get the foot under, but these young lads, I'm sure, at this stage are quite used to it. Sent in, danger was in, but this one stays out to the right, over the head of the Assan forward line, and just stays to the right and wide. Now it's Richie Murphy into the teeth of the wind. Kick out coming out far side. Cavan Donoghue up, Paul Gilchrist up. Kevin Brady is there. Kevin Brady. Out it comes. Line ball. Gale and Cowan. Tara Sexton the taker. Chips are down to Louis Coleman. Still Louis Coleman. Stephen Murray dispossessed. Good work there by Carl Duke. Getting it inside now to Emma Fitzsimons is the man they need to get on the ball. Inside it comes. Ball out to the left and wide. A lot of players concerned with Emma Fitzsimons. I don't think he's too bad. He may have been caught, didn't see it, not going to make the comment. So it's going to be a kick out for Richie Murphy. Kick out's going to hang now with this wind in the second half. Only 1 point scored so far, that one to the Gaels. About 10 minutes gone in the second half. This one goes out far side of the field. Paul Graham up high, but it breaks down to Chris Conroy. Right footed kick. Has gone out to the left and wide. Looked good when it left his boot, but it stayed out to the left and wide. Crowd starting to get into it. Murphy with the kick. Out they come again. Up the ball breaks. Comes to Kevin Brady. Back in it comes. Here's Mulligan. Now it's Darragh Sexton. Ball up it comes. Now it's Pádraig Sexton. In across the top towards Andy Graham. But good work there by Donegan. That was great play by the cornerback. Doing very well in there. Gets it to Gerald Smith. Still Gerald Smith. Across the top it comes. Brian Smith. Paul Graham in intercepted, but it falls nicely for Brian Smith. Now it's back to Gerald Smith. Gerald Smith wins the free. Out to Chris Conroy. Good man to set the table. Normally will thread the pass well. Plays it inside. Carl Duke. Carl Duke getting her into the corner to Evan Doughty. Still Doughty. He getting her back in. Dangerous ball. In it comes. Emma for Simons. Back out it comes. Ball sent in. And it's a good score there. Sent over off the left foot of Shane Connerty. Introduced shortly after half time, and he brings his side within 2 points. Good play by Assan Gaels. They were patient in their build up. Gaels had fought hard in their half forward line, unable to turn over. George Smith won the free, threw it out to Conroy. Conroy advanced the downfield, and after several passes was kicked over the bar. Better kick from Murphy. Ball flicked out, but Brian Smith picks up the break. Still Smith. Foul there by Vinnie Kyle. Opportunity for Chris Conroy. Well capable of kicking it all the way from here. Outside of the right boot, I'd imagine, but he decides to go short to Carl Duke, his clubmate. Connerty the scorer, looking for another one. In across it comes. Opportunity now as Gilchrist is fouled. This will be a pretty easy one, I would imagine. It's going to be moved in, and a much easier one now it will be. This will put the minimum between the sides as Emmett for Simons will chip it over the bar. So some descent there. And they won the free with Assan Gilchrist. Fitzsimons converts 1 point game. 9 plays 8. I make the second half to be about 14 minutes old in my, maybe 16. Murphy's kick. So Assan Gaels now with the momentum. Graham up, Graham fields, Graham loses. Well won there by Assan Gaels again, and Senegal Cruz coming more and more into it. He's fouled there. Kevin Brady is the man who fouls him. Carl Duke will be the taker. He's going to go long ball. Free coming out. Stephen Murray did well. Out it comes. In front to Kevin Brady from Pádraig Sexton. Maybe down there only Andy Graham. Andy Graham getting her in. Picking her up, losing it, getting it back in. Wins is free. Didn't have many places to go that time. The Gaels very much back in their own defence, trying to swarm it. They're playing into a win. In fairness, or rather not in fairness, but the difference in the first half, the Assan Gaels kept a pretty much a conventional 15. Didn't drop too much. Maybe George Smith slightly. Paul O'Connor with a chance to put 2 points between them. Gaels now maybe more defensive in the second half. Let's see how that works out. O'Connor probably 30 yards out. Send her high, and he sends her over the bar. It's a good score from the right boot of O'Connor, and it's a 2 point advantage. .16.5 minutes on the clock, so we're at the 3/4 stage here, the Division 1 Championship Final. And McGee, no doubt, will thump her long down the field. Goes left. Comes off the hands of O'Connor, but it comes with Louis Coleman. Ends up with Paul Graham. Over carrying, says the referee. Chris Conroy has a man in support. Is he going to go for the score? He's going to leave it for Emma Fitzsimons, well capable of sending her over. So just to put the minimum, one would imagine Emmett will throw up in the air. It's about 42 metres out. Send her up, and it goes off the post and over the bar. 1 point game. Umpire speaking to Brendan Sweeney. Richie Murphy with the kick. Out it comes, right-footed kick. Picked up by Kiwi, I think. Free going in. Ball well won there by Assan Gaels after it was picked up well by Cian Mulligan. Far side of the field. That's the top. Chance now to level all scores. Well blocked down there by Paul O'Connor. Kevin Brady. Kevin Brady trying to get it across to Louis Coleman. But it's picked up by Christopher Conroy. Much livelier here in the second half. Now it's George Smith looking for the give and go. Back it comes to George Smith. Now it's Conroy. They want the high ball in here. He's going to have to work hard. Carl Duke, big man operating in there, can able to keep it in play. As I said, when it hits the carpet, it really takes off. Intercepted inside there. And it's Carl Duke. Free kick coming in. Pulling the arm of Carl Duke. Chance here now for a left-footed kicker. I would imagine that the man that will take it will be Evan Dowhy. Should suit him on the left leg. 17-year-old Cuchullin's player representing Assan Gaels. If it's as good a left foot as his grandfather's, it'll be quite close. Dowhy sends her in. Ball blocked down. Square ball. Grandfather, of course, the great Francie Tynan. Rammer United, indeed, perhaps played with Cuchullin's amalgamation in an under-16 championship. That's a little bit of history. Paul O'Connor getting her downfield. Free kick, Assan Gaels. Quick one taken out the far side. Here they come. Advantage now, Assan Gaels as they advance downfield. Get creased on the run. As the Dowhy inside, half chance for the goal. Sides level, kicked over by Fitzsimons off of the left foot. Sides level at 10 points apiece.
Substitution on the Cavan Gaels team. Number 17, Ferdy O'Donoghue, replacing number 10, Louis Coleman. 17 replacing 10, Cavan Gaels.
Richie Murphy now, size level. She's in the melting pot in the last 10. David Carlin, I think, and is it Kevin Brady been spoken to? Into the 22nd minute here now. A double yellow issue there. Ball breaking middle of the field. Comes to Carl Duke. Throws it inside. Line ball. Evan Doughty will once again have an opportunity from this line ball on the left leg. He's going to leave it instead for Fitzsimons. Outside of the right boot. Instead he goes short. Now it's Fitzsimons. Off the left foot, and he's going to tug it to the right and wide. Number of players out there who'll be playing their last under 21 game of their careers, unless of course we could have a draw match. I just feel there's going to be a winner in this one. Throw ball. I don't know what exactly Brendan Sweeney's calling, but it's a free kick, and I think it's to the Gaels. He's going to have to go long. Nobody coming short for it. Mulligan does come. Sexton getting it through to Kevin Brady. Kevin Brady is fouled, wins his free. Referee, I imagine, will be speaking to somebody here. About 7 minutes on the clock. Brady appears to be okay. Getting the water on board. Paul Graham will be the taker. Now, blood sub, says Brendan Sweeney. David Carlin, the man that's been replaced momentarily, I would imagine. Kevin Brady taking it from Graham. Paul Graham. Back the field it comes to Cian McKiernan. Back to Paul Graham. Across to Stephen Murray. Stephen Murray is fouled. The blood sub that going on is Aaron Smith. Paul Graham fouled there as he takes the ball off of Stephen Murray. Darragh Sexton going to be close to the line as he tries to get Andy Graham into this one. Ball knocked out over the line, line ball Gaels. Donegan going for the safety first, Darren Donegan. Ball's going to be thrown up, is it, or taken from the wrong place, or is it the substitute been introduced or reintroduced, I think, perhaps?
Substitution on the Assan Gaels team, number 21, Brian McGee, replacing 13, 15, Peter McCabe.
Peter McCabe has been replaced by Brian McGee, going for the height option in there. Darragh Sexton, dispossessed, coming out there. Carl Duke has it, playing it down to Doughty. Still Doughty. In it comes, the McGee has it on the ball already. Into Doughty. Back into Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons kicks the lead score. So the two Cuchullin's men compiled well, going down the left flank, threw it into the Killincare man. He done the rest. Here they come. Down it comes to Cian McKiernan. Conroy does well, blocks it down. Cian McKiernan in, but it's a line ball to the Gaels inside the last 5. So Assan Gaels have the 1 point advantage. Doing very well to stop the short option. Paul O'Connor has it. Paul O'Connor still has it. Line ball. A lot of people in along the line on the far side. Stewart's trying to get control. Chris Conroy the taker, he goes back to field. Jared Smith has it. Kevin Brady going to be spoken to by getting a yellow card, will have to be retaken. Chris Conroy again will be the taker, going across the Senegal crease. Gets it across to Carl Duke. Still Carl Duke running at them, going strong. Back out near the Senegal crease. Still Senegal crease off the left foot. Lovely ball inside. Sent over the bar. It's a 2-point advantage. The Gaels may need the goal to win this one. It's kicked over there by Paul Gilchrist. Richie Murphy going to retrieve the ball rather quickly. Out the right side. Ball through. Paul Graham has it. Still Paul Graham. Paul Graham is fouled. So, down the field they go. Into the corner it goes. Mulligan sending her in. Skies it high, right and wide. They needed that one to hit in around the house. McGee's kick will go a long way, I would imagine, on this occasion. Looks like Assan Gaels are going to win the second under 21 Division 1 in the last 2 seasons. Just entering added time now as this ball is kicked out. Dispossessed. Kevin Brady. Back to Darrell Sexton. Up it comes to Barry Fortune. Back to Darrell Sexton. And it comes to Kevin Brady. Inside it comes to Paul O'Connor, but it's picked up by George Smith back in there. O'Connor's picked up, looks to be in serious difficulty there with his right leg, I think it is. He's down. His right ankle, I think, could be in bother. Now it's Doughty. Throws it inside. Now it's Fitzsimons. Still Fitzsimons. Opportunity to turn and kick. Murphy does well, getting out to Cavan Donoghue. Paul O'Connor still down. Out they come again, the Gaels. Back here comes to Kevin Brady. Still Kevin Brady as he goes through. Out the far side of the field it comes. Inside to Barry Fortune. Barry Fortune is fouled. Barry Fortune is down.
Yeah, we've just gone into injury time and it's now 12 points to Assan Gaels. Cavan Gaels since we were back with us. I think Emmett Simon scored that 3.
Finney Kyle will be the taker.
On the 29th minute, ball to the feet. After a lovely little ball into the
Straight red card for Carl Duke.
by Kevin McCabe. Just looking here on the field, and we're after seeing a red card for Assan Gaels number 2, Carl Duke. I didn't see the exact incident, but the referee seems to have adamant when he took out the red card. Cavan Gaels have a free 20.
So it's going to have to be a goal, I would imagine. The next kick out could be it. Finney Kyle taking instruction from the linesman of where it has to be taken from.
On the PA system here, we've already had that 1 minute change. I would say Cavan will need a goal to resurrect. As I look at the field, there's only one Assan Gaels player inside the goal half, that's the goalkeeper. Everybody else is in on top of the square and in around the D area trying to make sure that
Referee wants to take him.
this last
Kyle lining her up, chipping her in.
the ball has just gone in. Vinny Kyle played it. There's a scramble in around the
Kicked over the bar. Don't know how it went over the bar, but the minimum was between them. Flashed in, flashed over the bar.
it was a short ball in, just lobbed on.
Minimum between them. All comes down to what the referee is playing. Man that's down is Darren Dunnigan, but that ball went in, bobbled, doubled on and went over the bar from about 4 or 5 yards out.
19, Aaron Smith, against number 14, Evan Doughty.
Gales showing up Assan Gaels rather showing up their defence now. They'll have to play with the 14 men, but time I think is on their side. She's all over and Assan Gaels with it by the minimum. Entertaining stuff.
Can we have the captain now from the game? Okay, this cold afternoon, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the Hotel Kilmore Under-21 Championship. I would like to thank the stewards who've been a great all year and who came out of this cold morning very close to Christmas. To the match officials, I would also a big thank you. I would also like to thank both teams for setting us up a good display of football. And of course, I would like to thank the supporters who comes along match after match to support football in Cavan. Gormargot also. I would also take this opportunity to wish everyone a very happy Christmas and peaceful New Year, and look forward to 2014 as a good year for Cavan football. And at Colonel J, the future will be blue. I will now present the cup to the Assan Gaels captain, Emmett Fitzsimons.
Little handshake underneath with the right hand, boys. That's great. Look at this. We have a good smile on your face. Here we go. Could be your last one, man. Thanks, boys.
I'll ask him to say a few words.
Unfortunately, Chris and Rory are supposed to do that there with me. This is a three-team amalgamation that was shown together 2 years ago, and Cavan Gaels was actually sorry, unfortunately. We know what it was like to lose last year, and we were devastated, and we're still coming back this year stronger. Usually the young team there, I'm sure he's coming back again next year fighting fit, and for those of you that are over age, you just have run the 21 medals from last year. 3 cheers for Cavan Gaels. I'd just like to thank the 3 clubs for the sponsorship of our training jackets, shorts and socks. What else? And I'd like to thank the group of players. Effort all year was unreal. There's 30 players and most trainers there. And there's a lot of lads I'm lucky enough to be on there today. And they've already played their part in the championship. But we wouldn't have won this without each and every individual off our panel. Thank you, boys. To the management, to JJ, Martin, Kieran, Paul, John. Thanks very much for your commitment all year, boys. It was just brilliant. Like there was some trainings, there was only maybe 10 of us there, but you were still there. And to the supporters, you've been brilliant all year. Even in our first round against Kingscourt, where it was dodgy enough, you stuck by us, and we have it now. Thank you.
A call now on Paul Green, Cavan Gaels, Cavan Gaels U21.
First of all, I'd just like to thank all the lads for the hard work and effort put in the last few weeks. Just came up short in the end. I'd like to thank the management, Mark, Martin, Kevin Meaton, and Sean Johnson, and whoever else out there during the last few months. Just like to congratulate Assan Gaels. They were the hungrier team today. Deserved the win. Well done. Cheers. 3 cheers to Assan. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
All right, boys, yeah, come ahead. Come ahead. Fill out the sides, boys. You this side as well, boys. You over this side. Okay, that'll do, lads. All right. There we go, fellas. That's it. Okay, boys. Here we go.
All right, John's sister's coming in.
Thanks, boys. Well, just put the cup and the team over here.
Up there, boys, come on.
Thanks very much.